Welcome to the story of Dusky Langurs. Dusky Langurs, also known as the spectacle langurs or Dusky Leaf Monkeys. This species is well known for their white round spectacles and charismatic appearance. Duskies means dark in color, and langur means leaf-eating monkey. They are arboreal, depending on trees to survive, where the species mainly feed on young leaves, fruits, and flowers. The Dusky Langurs have great balancing on trees, where they can sleep, sit, and grooming each other on tree branches. Dusky Langurs can be found in Myanmar, Thailand, and Peninsular Malaysia, including small islands. There is a big boss, the alpha male in a group of Dusky Langurs, where he leads the family to forage and feeds, at the same time protecting the family members. Sounds like our fathers, right? Besides staying in the forest, we can find the Dusky Langurs by the coastal area, in recreational parks where they are more used to human presence, and even urban areas where the species is struggling to survive in a human-impacted world. Do you know that the Dusky Langurs is an endangered species under the IUCN Red List? Wow, look at the babies of the Dusky Langurs. They are bright orange in colors, where the color serves as a reminder to the family members to pay attention to the baby, to ensure the safety and well-being of the young one. The baby has a strong bond with the mother. Here, the mommy Dusky Langur is grooming the orange baby. As the baby grows, the orange fur will slowly shed off and replaced with growth of dark grayish fur by 5 months old. Overall, Dusky Langurs, they are very similar to us humans. We are all social animals. We are all primate species. Although Dusky Langurs are leaf-eating monkeys, they also feed a lot on fruits too. These are some examples of the fruits they feed on: durian, fireweed, and ficus. After feeding and exercising, the Dusky Langurs will then go to the toilet in the forest, just like us, humans. The dropping of the Dusky Langurs contain tiny seeds that would grow into seedlings in the forest in terms of environmental condition. This is known as forest regeneration. Dusky Langurs are the gardeners of the forest, where the species, alongside the birds, insects, and other mammals in the forest, working together to maintain the healthy ecosystem of the forest. Without the flora and fauna diversity in the forest, our ecosystem may collapse. Alright, who are the friends of the Dusky Langurs? First, the long-tailed macaques. You may see them in parks and urban areas. However, do you know that the natural habitat of the macaques is in the forest too? Dusky Langurs and long-tailed macaques both share the same habitat, where the young ones of both species would play together. And if you are lucky, you may have the chance to witness interspecies grooming between both species. Here, both adult Dusky Langur and long-tailed macaque are grooming each other peacefully. This is known as coexistence. Wow, what is this? A Sunda colugo. Sunda colugo is a mysterious species where not many people have seen them before. They are so well camouflaged that Dusky Langurs sometimes miss them too. Next, the fluffy black giant squirrel. The black giant squirrel is one of the largest squirrel species in Southeast Asia. This species is near threatened and can be found foraging and feeding on trees with the Dusky Langurs. Here is a precious sight where a juvenile Dusky Langur tried to play with the black giant squirrel. However, the squirrel doesn't seem to bother. Okay everyone, let's listen to the call. This is a racket-tailed drongo, a beautiful bird with loud calls and racket-looking tail. This species can be found flying around mammals to obtain food such as insects. Okay, are you ready for another friend of Dusky Langurs? Snakes! Snakes can be intimidating to many people, including the Dusky Langurs as well. Hence, when Dusky Langurs spotted any snakes, they would defend the family members by trying to scare the snakes away or retreat to safe areas in the forest. Here, you can hear the alpha Dusky Langurs making the alarm call, warning his family about the existence of a reticulated python. The greatest threat towards the Dusky Langur is habitat loss and fragmentation. Living in this human-impacted world, the Dusky Langurs are struggling to survive. And most time, they move along cable wires to cross the road, where there's a risk of electrocution and falling to the road. Sometimes, when there's no connectivity at all, the Dusky Langurs would run across the road to the other side of the habitat to look for food or regroup with their family members. Worse, road accidents happen, where unfortunate Dusky Langurs lost their life. This is not a dog, it is a pet monkey. There's a demand for exotic pet, where poachers are hunting for wild animals, including the Dusky Langurs, to sell as pets, illegally on the social media market. Wild animals, including primates, belong in the wild. It is so important for human beings to understand the fact that primates are not pets. We can do our part to raise awareness to stop the demand for illegal wildlife pet trade, hence stopping the trade of wild animals. Do you think feeding monkeys is the correct thing to do? Many people feeding wild animals due to sympathy and unethical tourism purpose. Feeding wild monkeys can cause overcrowding behavior of the monkeys, aggression among the monkeys to humans, increasing the negative human-monkey interface incidents, and enhance disease transmission. Feeding monkey also causes pollution, where the food packaging and rubbish can be found near the forest edges and neighborhood areas. The lack of monkey-proof bins in many parks encourage the monkeys to look for food in the rubbish bin, therefore polluting the environment. Monkeys' food are the plants and small animals in the forest, not human food. Human food is high in sugar and preservative, can cause health problems to the monkey, such as heart disease and obesity. We are the Langur Project Penang, LPP, a citizen science-based research and outreach project in Malaysia that focuses on the Dusky Langur's conservation efforts. The members of the LPP conduct fieldwork in the forest, surveying the distribution of the Dusky Langurs, studying the ecology and behavior of the species in Penang. We also look at the activities, food plants, home range, and habitat qualities of the Dusky Langurs. To assist Dusky Langurs and other arboreal animals to cross roads safely, LPP has installed the first urban canopy bridge in Malaysia. The objective of the bridge is to mitigate the impact of habitat fragmentation, providing a safe corridor for wild animals to move within fragmented habitat. We, Langur Project Penang, believe in the power of environmental education. We conduct regular rainforest walks for local communities to experience the beauty of the forest through their 5 different senses. Children have the chance to learn about the flora and fauna of the forest through the eyes of the Dusky Langurs, while the adults and students gain the opportunities to get involved in wildlife conservation through volunteering and learning how to promote coexistence among humans and wildlife residents. Thank you so much for watching the story of Dusky Langurs. If you guys would like to do your part in conserving the Dusky Langurs, here are the few steps for you to help this species of primate. First, educate. Talk to your friends and family regarding the uniqueness and interesting fact about Dusky Langurs. Second, get involved. by volunteering in our fieldwork program, or even engage in environmental education of Dusky Langurs, or even you can join us on board by creating social media content they're able to spread to wider range of audience. But of course, if you can't get involved in the field or even in our center itself, you can always donate to our conservation effort so that you can help do your part in our research, conservation and education. Of course, our Malaysian and fellow international friend, you can also help nature and wildlife by practicing leave no trace. So basically, do not litter, handle your own trash. When you go hiking or even adventuring in the nature trail, remember to leave nothing but footprints. Especially right now, during the COVID-19 pandemic, there are many people leaving the disposable face masks everywhere, including along the forest trail as well. And this kind of increase the risk of disease transmission between wild animals, especially monkeys, and humans ourselves. So everyone, do our part by educate, get involved, donate, and as well as practicing leave no trace. Thank you so much.